And welcome in, everyone. As you haven't missed much so far, we're in the first inning, no score. Now at the plate, Mayhem Multiverse, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Trevor Story is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first two innings where he's going to be.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Ryan McMahon is on deck, and it's fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Zach Eflin starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. These Rockies guys, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trey Turner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Turner possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
A windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys will just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. First offering on its way. Miguel Andujar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
2-0 now. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
David Dahl will be next. Swung on and missed 3-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
2-0 in past meetings with Tanaka. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-1 to David Dahl. And the pitch on 2-1. Popped up. Turner shading to his right. 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to the Rockies' designated hitter. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Jason Dominguez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Jung is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Just missing here, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Richard Jung comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So it'll be the Giants DH, Patrick Bailey. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the 2nd.
The next 0-2. This one skied out toward right. Dominguez is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Giants are. Brendan Rodgers bats next. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Tyler Beede enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turner loves it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. One left for Colorado. Home half of the third coming. Standing in, number 2. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dominguez is there to put it away for out number 1. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Ryan McMahon now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Miguel Andujar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Dahl, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Now that's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
And it's 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. All even now, 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Dahl is off of first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Reynolds. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Reynolds.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 7.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in the bat is Trey Turner. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 2. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. Rogers is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants coming to the plate now. Jason Dominguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Brendan Rodgers is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Now in the box, Dom Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Runner's going. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Richard Jung.
Number 22, Richard.
Pops this one up. Rogers over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Patrick Bailey. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they start him out away with a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1. 1-1. Ball. Ball 3.
Number 2 is on deck. The 3-1. And the walk.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, number 2. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We're through 5 here at the... Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Trevor.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right
Up
there.
next
The
to
straight
Colorado.
changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ryan McMahon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1 to count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. David Dahl to the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 2-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there,
The
he's got a
first
6-game
baseman,
hitting
number
streak
8.
going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all
Now
ambush
batting,
tactics.
center fielder,
First pitch fastball,
Ryan.
middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Thad Ward is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Thad Ward. Now batting.
To the plate
The
now,
third
Jose
baseman.
Ramirez.
Jose.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the
Ramirez.
zone for strike one. Ward, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Nunez. And the throw is in time. Ramirez is retired, 2 down now.
Now
Michael
batting.
Conforto
The right
will
fielder.
stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kyle Crick will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kyle Crick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
The designated hitter.
Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Jason Dominguez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jung comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Ready once again, Brendan Rodgers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Dom Nunez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with two men out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So it's one run on one hit, which was the home run. No errors. And bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Richard Jung.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Richard Jung.
To short. Story picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
A designated hitter, number 5, Patrick.
Digging in once again, Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 1-1 pitch. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, number 2.
Standing in now, number 2, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Dahl. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the
So
Giants.
it's a runner at first with
The
2
catcher.
men out. And that brings
Buster.
up Buster Posey.
Posey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up and in for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and no strikes. Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first
The
slider,
first baseman,
got it again,
number 8,
stayed tall, kept his
Kevin
hands back, didn't try and do too much, and
Biggio.
delivered a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Michael Givens is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 60.
So the
Michael
lineup flips over and digging in.
Givens.
Raimel Tapia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Ready on 0-2.
Nope.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. First offering on its way. Trevor Story is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he misses 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Ryan McMahon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there.
Now batting,
1 away.
the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
David Dahl.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Designated hitter.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Your attention, please.
Now so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down in 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look. Jason Dominguez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. 2 guys already on. Pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The batter, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
1 gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and into bat is Trey Turner.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A ball and no strikes. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Giants down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Aaron Fletcher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Brendan Rodgers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here it comes.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mayhem Tapia, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch, 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Trevor.
Rockies down to their final out now, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
You know, D-Roll, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next.
Leading up.
Ready now, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Looking up is Tapia. Ball game! So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And
Our final
that was a
line score
clutch
this
swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while,
5 runs,
I'm
7
sure.
hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,900.